deserve that. You know, daily she gets idiot trolls bringing that stream up, and when it comes to YouTube stuff like this, you can't get rid of it unless something like this is done. Um, you know, she didn't deserve that. Obviously, I think that's the obvious thing is, I was wrong for that. You know what I mean? That was a wrong move. That's my wife, and granted, like at the time, I was so mad. I was like wanting her to just be gone and wanting to split. Like I was so upset. But did I really want that? Did I really think that? No, not at all. I was just like seeing red. And I said a lot of things. I said a lot of things about her. I stand by the stuff I said about her sister. I'll just say that. But I kind of tried to lump her into that same category. And um, as Matthew just said, sometimes we say things we don't mean out of anger, and that's exactly what happened. You know, she doesn't drink a lot. She doesn't have a drinking problem. I just know from dealing with Charlie and dealing with all these people online, I know what type of words to use and how to paint a picture to, um, obviously, like switch the narrative. You know, um, there were some things that were just not true. And I know I already touched on this on Twitter, but that was Twitter. This is this is the main channel, so this is where it needs to be seen. She is an awesome mother. Let me just start there. You know, Completely awesome mother. Our kids are so lucky, and they should be grateful, and they are to have her. She works, so hard at being a mother. You know, she tries her best every single day. Um, you know, and a lot of people are still messaging her, or still tweeting her. A lot of trolls saying stuff to her, and it's been affecting her. You know what I mean? And that makes me feel like crap because that's because of me. Um, but as her husband, I got to take responsibility for this. I messed up in that. Thank you, Victoria. I appreciate that. She said, I've been there too, Isaac. I jumped the gun and said things I didn't mean. Let's scroll back up here. Love you guys, and I hope you forgiven me. You both are wonderful people. Thank you. Thank you. But there's people that tweet her, and me and her were talking about it before, and she broke down crying, and I have to accept that was my fault. I caused that. You know that was me. That was as they say that that was my bad. She didn't deserve that. Honestly, a lot of times I feel like I don't deserve her. You know, especially over the past year, like losing my grandmother and then losing AGP. I just became a very bitter person. I became an asshole, like just to bluntly say it, and like it was just one of those things, where it was just kind of like she kept trying so hard to just be there for me, and I just kept being an a-hole. There's there's some times when I feel like I don't deserve her, honestly. She's so awesome at everything. She's an awesome mother. She's an awesome wife. She's an awesome person. She would give you the shirt off her back. if she could. You know what I mean? And I hate seeing her hurt because it kills me. It hurts me to see her like that. But the worst part about it is to see her like that and know that I was the cause of that. That's what hurts the most. That's what literally hurts the most, is to know that at the end of the day, that was caused by me. Like, I did that, and that sucks. It really does. Like, it really sucks. Um, you know, so does she drink a lot? No, no. I knew what picture I wanted to have painted that night because I wanted to try to get back at her. I wanted revenge. I was feeling some type of way. I felt betrayed, and I wanted her to feel what I felt, and that was wrong. That was wrong. She was out drinking with her sister. You know, to me, it was one of those things of like, um, I didn't like it. I didn't want her drinking. We were trying to do the Christian thing again, and I didn't want that. But does she have a drinking problem or drink too much? No. She's what you would call like a social drinker. But I'll be honest, like I will be honest. She hasn't drank in over a month, like maybe a month and a half. She hasn't even had like she hasn't had the desire to even want to. Um, but no, she doesn't have a drinking problem. She's not an alcoholic. She didn't drink Japanese cooking wine. That was actually something she told me. Um, but it was a lie. What it really was like some leftover alcohol we had from one of our parties in the back of the fridge. But she told me it was the Japanese cooking wine. And what happened after that was after she admitted that it was a lie, I still used it anyway in the street and was like, yeah, she drinks Japanese cooking wine. And I knew in the back of my head that it was a lie because she already told me that she lied, but I used it anyway because I know just how bad that sounds. And I just thought to myself, like, yeah, this will piss her off. I'll take the lie that she told me and I'm going to use that against her and I'm going to tell everybody that she drank Japanese cooking wine. It was wrong. It was stupid. Um, you know, it was very stupid. It was all within like literally a split second decision to go live, and it went crazy. It went nuts. Um, and when it comes to her being a mother, she's awesome. If it's 1 out of 10, like she's 20. Um, it's just one of those things where she is a good mother. Yeah, we have our times when we get upset, with the kids and whatnot. Nothing out of the ordinary. But there are people that are questioning her being a mother, and I'm setting that record straight. Um, she's an awesome mother. She's always been an awesome mother, from like the very beginning. So I said, what about the part where Michael paid you 500 to get out? Was that true? Yeah, yeah. Actually, me and Michael just had a talk last night, and Michael was pretty much Michael's exact words to me. We were talking, and I was just telling him how I felt. I was like, dude, I really feel bad.